Hey everybody, it's your girl here, Madison Jaye, and I am sitting here with the beautiful, amazing, phenomenal, extraordinary, magnificent playwright, author, blogger, world-renowned extraordinaire, the Charron Monaye. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you so
amazing.
Much. Thank you for having me here.
Yes, thank you for coming.
I love this lady, guys. She is everything I said and more, and I don't even think I summed it up enough for the essence that you are. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
So if you guys don't know by now, which I'm pretty sure you do, we are in Hollywood, California here to talk about your play.
Yes.
Get out of your own way. I feel like we should vogue when we say that, like get out of your own way. Yes. So Charron has worked with so many people in the business, including myself. We've been building for about, 2 years now.
Yes.
And she's a dear sister to me, and she's worked with everyone, in front of the scenes, behind the scenes, secretly ghostwriting, but she's done it all. She's experienced so much in her life, and so now she's here with her play that's coming out, Get Out of Your Own Way. So let's start with the title of that. Let's start with that. What does that mean to you?
Not being your biggest critic. Literally. It's literally a title. I often say getting out of your own way may sound good, but it's a very painful process.
Ooh, give me that. Give me that. Yes, I love that.
It's a very painful process simply because no one and everyone is afraid to look in the mirror at themselves. So get out of your own way really makes you look at that person, that woman, that man, that child that you see in the mirror and stand in that truth.
Stand in it.
Stand
Own it.
All the way. Yes, you have to, because that's the only way that you're going to get out of your own way. If not, you're going to continue to go around in circles. And we know what circles do.
Just repeat over and over and over. So you know what? Let's start at the beginning of your circle, the beginning of your evolution. Who are you? How did you get started? And what? Because I believe our purpose is embedded in us.
Yes.
Like when we come into this lifetime, I'm a spiritual journalist, we gotta throw some stuff like that in there. But when you come into this lifetime, we all come here with a unique divine purpose that we're here on a mission to fulfill.
Yes.
So that's why we have things that we like, that's why we have things that just we love, that we're in tune with. Tell us about you and how you got started in writing.
I got started in writing because I was a child that did not like to talk. I always felt, and still to this day at some points, is that if I speak, who cares? So if someone says, how are you? If I really told you, would you really care? Or would you do anything with that information?
Right.
So instead of me always telling, I would write it down because I always felt as though my pen and paper couldn't judge me.
Oh wow, I like that. My pen and paper couldn't judge me. Yes. I like that. Put that on a t-shirt. Put that, my pen and paper couldn't. That's a hey.
Yes.
Hey.
That is the start of me writing, and I've been writing since the age of 14.
And that's a part of your divine purpose in this lifetime. And it also helped you get out of your own way.
Absolutely.
So what are some of the obstacles that you have faced? Give me a few personally, and then we'll go into professionally.
Okay.
So we'll start with personally. What are a few of the obstacles that you faced that were a struggle for you to get out of your own way?
One, going through a divorce, because with me and the different type of parenting and life I wanted for my children, I did not want to be a single mother. So going through a divorce for me was very hard because it put me right into the life that I didn't want.
Right.
So that challenge really made me grow up and live the life or give the opportunities for my boys as if we were a two-parent household. Then my other biggest challenge was surviving a heart attack.
Oh, wow.
And a lot of that was due to stress because of the divorce and everything that I was dealing with. And at that time I wasn't writing. So when you don't write,
let's talk a little bit about that, because when you're not walking in that divine purpose,
yes, you fall down.
You will not. Oh, I'm getting chills. You crumble.
Right.
Like literally, you have to find that essence of what you're here to do in this lifetime.
Yes.
So like you said, you weren't writing. Continue.
Yeah. So I wasn't writing. So in me not writing, there the stress came. There the anxiety came. There the depression came. There the issues came, and then the hospital came. And
see the order, and then your body will give you those signs. It'll knock softly at first, and if you're not listening until it knocks you down,
absolutely.
But when you get that knockdown, isn't that knockdown a blessing?
That knockdown is a blessing, because in that knockdown and in that moment of me crying on the floor, you know, now being a single mom, wearing a heart monitor,
facing that mirror,
yes,
the
because
mirror
I had to
of
look at me.
fears.
But the thing of it is not just looking at the mirror. In that moment, I was looking at my 2 children, who was looking at me like, "Mommy, what are we going to do?"
So what happened? Where did you go from there? For single moms out there who are, oh, this is a moment of inspiration. Look at that. What did you do?
My oldest son, Christopher, gave me my composition book, and he said, "Mommy, write about it." And that composition book turned into my first book, My Side of the Story. And the journey hasn't stopped since.
Hasn't stopped since. Look at me, I'm getting chills. Yep. Look at that. That's so inspiring. So how did you now, when we talk about getting into our divine purpose, because we all out there have one, and a lot of women, especially single moms, you know, they struggle with redefining themselves after a divorce, or after even what it's not talked about, even after having children.
Right.
You have to find different ways to redefine yourself and not lose the essence of you,
right,
while you're raising them, or while you're going through different struggles or obstacles that build your levels of endurance. So what advice would you give to a single mom out there who is trying to find her calling in this lifetime, who may think, oh, you know, I'll never be more than just a mom? Or what advice how would you help her dig deep? Ooh, that was a good one. Go ahead.
Well, actually, the thing that I used to dig deep was my kids. Because at the end of the day, they're looking at you. You're the example. Like, my biggest thing is I never wanted my children to watch TV and look at somebody else as a role model. So I played that role for them.
Right.
So the biggest thing that you can do, single mom, single father, is actually be who it is that you want to be for them. Put them before you to give you that motivation to move forward. Because if you try to stay within you, you'll forget them. And then they'll go to TV. Or they'll go to the streets.
I love that.
So you want to be that mirror that you want for your kids. So if you have children and you say, you know, I want my children to go to college, or I want my children to be, you know, to take care of me, or whatever your goal is for your children, while they're growing up, teach them how to be just that.
And teach them how to be themselves.
Yes.
Uniquely.
Yes.
And own it.
Own it.
We just said it at the same time.
You own it.
And speaking of that, guys, her children, you know, they're basically family at this point, and they're so into who they are.
Yes.
Chris has a single
Yes.
that just came out. You gotta get out of your own, and it complements the purpose.
Yes.
So that's something that you guys out there can also do. Her son's purpose, he's a singer.
Yes.
Just in case you guys didn't pick up on that, he's phenomenal. You should check him out on what is iTunes, Spotify.
Spotify, iTunes, Amazon.
Yes.
It dropped today. Get out of your own way.
Exactly.
Yes.
But it complements the essence of the purpose. And even like my sister, or a lot of women out there who I know who are single moms, they make their child, they first of all, from an early age, they show their child of a purpose. Like, you're here for something more. And then it complements, because that's what it is. The people along the journey are there to complement. So why not have it as your children?
Absolutely.
And they're here today too.
Yes, they are here. And it's funny because this is the first time, well, not only the first time, my first play that I put up in 2011, they were both there, but they were younger. But this is the first time in a very long time that they've actually been on the road with me. Right. Because when I took a break from playwriting, I was doing author, book work. So it was just like, okay, let's sign some books, and that was it. Right. But now to actually have them here to see what mommy, has been doing, or this is what mommy was doing this for, or this is what you guys inspired me to do when Chris gave me the composition. Like, everything, this moment started from a composition book. Literally.
It always starts with the smallest step.
And it just grows, and I just took that book and kept running with it.
And you keep going. You run and you don't stop.
Right.
You might have to catch your breath a little bit, but you pick it back up and you just keep going. You got to find that thing that makes you just want to run.
Yes.
Run into something bigger. Just
and for
run.
them, because again, they're watching.
And they are, and
my kids show me that, because like you said, Chris has a single. So everything that I have done that they've seen me do, now they're mimicking. My youngest son, he plays basketball. So
he was just in here taking pictures.
Yes.
So he's complimenting. See? He's complimenting the purpose.
So so when you live in your truth, your kids will then follow. And then they'll start figuring out what their purpose is, and then they'll mimic.
I love this. This is just so warm, isn't it warm?
Yes.
This conversation is warm.
And we're in the theater in my home.
Hey everybody, it's your girl here, Madison Jaye, and I am sitting here in Hollywood, California, with one of our actresses for tonight. Her name is Elizabeth, but she plays the role of Tiffany, a hairstylist who gave up on her dreams but opened up a nightclub to help others live out theirs. Am I right? Am I right on the money with that?
You got it.
Yeah, I know you.
Yes.
I know you. So how are you today? Let's start with that.
I'm wonderful. How are you, Madison?
I am amazing. Now that I am sitting here with this fashionista, look at her outfit from head to toe. She did not come to play. She came to
That's
slay.
Tiffany. I gotta make sure I represent for Tiff.
Yes, yes. So tell us a little bit about the character and how you identified with her.
Okay, so Tiffany is the one who is making sure that she holds everybody together. These are her friends that are more like her family, and that's me as well. I'm the baby in my family, but I'm always like making sure everybody's okay.
You're the glue.
I'm a little bossy, but you know,
the glue has to be
necessary.
bossy.
It has to be. It won't work otherwise.
You gotta be sticky.
Yes, that's Tiff. That's Tiff.
Look, and Tiffany's already coming out. So who am I talking to right now? Am I talking to Elizabeth or am I talking to Tiffany?
This is Tiffany.
Oh,
Elizabeth got dressed and then she became Tiffany.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
So how does it feel to be in a play tonight?
Oh, it feels amazing. I mean, the amazing cast. I mean, I love our writer-director, our writer-producer, and our director. We have everybody that's so super talented, and we're like a family, so I love it. I'm happy to open up tonight.
And I'm excited to see what Tiffany brings to the show tonight.
Yes, Tiffany's gonna be here.
So just to wrap it up really quickly, if Elizabeth had to give Tiffany one tip of advice on following her dreams or anything in general, what would it be before we watch the show?
I would probably say be patient and be objective. You know, everybody has different perspectives, and Tiffany is not about judging. She's about making sure that people are able to realize their dreams. And so she has to know each and every one of those folks to make sure that she helps them to reach their potential.
Right. So you hear that, Tiffany? Elizabeth just gave you some tips to get out of your own way.
She's ready. Get out of your own way, Tiff.
Get out of your own way. Well, thank you so much for sitting down.
Thanks, Madison. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm happy to be here.
Your real name is Cer Collins,
Yes, ma'am.
and your character's name is Scott. My little brother's name is Scott Collins, so everything is synchronicity and it's making sense. So let's talk a little bit about the character. Comedian, finding himself, finding his identity, finding who he is. Talk a little bit about the character and how you found a way to relate to him.
Oh my God! You know what's crazy? Scott's story directly parallels my real life story. And so when I was given the script and I read it, like all these bells and whistles went off, and I was like, okay, I do not want to do this because it's too close to me, and it made me uncomfortable because it's a space that I already got out of.
Right.
You know, so I was out of my way, and now I'm back in my way again, and I got to get out of my way by the end of this play.
And you will. And what helps you get out of your own way is to speak your truth. And guess what? You just did that. You just did that. Even owning that fear and saying, look, I was out of my own way and I got back into my own way and now I have to get, because it's a consistent thing. It's not just a one-time thing. We are consistently on a path of self-evolution and self-discovery. So
one of the things that really helped me get out of my way was chicken. Because I be, you know, when I'm hungry, I be in my own way. So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
I can't deal with him. But you're definitely getting out of your own way by just owning that. And I'm not talking about the chicken, because he was talking about fried chicken off screen, and now he's talking about it again on screen. I can't go. You need to go get this guy. Somebody get this guy some chicken.
I can't. I'm really gonna. I know. One of these ladies out here got a piece of chicken in their bag. I already know it.
I'm
got some hot sauce.
You know what? I'm gonna get him out my cheese so he can get out his way and go get his chicken.
The director, she probably got chicken in her
And she's shaking her head, yes. She's shaking her head, yes. But thank you so much for sitting. This was just amazing. And you guys, make sure you're owning yourself and getting out of your own way.
Yo, y'all need to listen to her. She is smart, except for that vegan part. Like, don't.
Go.